J-Hope and Miguel, let's talk about it.
I was never really a runner. The way I see running is a gift, especially when you have stage 4 cancer. I'm Anne. I'm running the Boston Marathon, presented by Bank of America. I run for Dana-Farber Cancer Institute to give people like me a chance to thrive in life, even with cancer.
Join Bank of America in helping Anne's cause. Give if you can at BofA.com/supportAnne. What would you like the power to do? References to charitable organizations is not an endorsement by Bank of America Corporation. Copyright 2025.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 11. Guys, it's the second episode of Monday night. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. We got a good show for you today. We got J-Hope. Guys, we've been talking about J-Hope since probably... I'm not even going to lie, we talked about J-Hope last week or 2 weeks ago. J-Hope did that verse for Don Toliver, and I actually enjoyed that Don Toliver song. I think J-Hope's verse was one of the best off that, in my opinion. So, of course we got to cover a J-Hope song. We got J-Hope, and we have Miguel, Sweet Dreams. If you don't know who Miguel is, R&B artist. I don't really listen to Miguel. I don't think he's one of those R&B artists that I listen to on my own time. I listen to a lot of R&B on my own free time, but I don't listen to Miguel. But I'm not going to say Miguel is bad. Not even going to say that. We all know Miguel's pretty fire. He's got those vocals. I'm not going to say he's bad because I never really listened to him. So I'm going to do J-Hope, Miguel, Sweet Dreams. Let's talk about it. Got a couple of points I want to get off my chest. Starting off with the number one. And actually, number one, let's just talk about the hook, because the hook's in the beginning. The hook is, I will say the hook is copy and pasted through.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. From your morning podcast to your afternoon playlist, State Farm knows you personalize your entire day. And that's why State Farm helps you personalize your insurance with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It offers coverage options that help protect what you care about most, at an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Business taxes. We're stressing about all the time and all the money you spent on your taxes.
This is my bill?
Now Business Taxes is a TurboTax small business expert who does your taxes for you and offers year-round advice at no additional cost, so you can keep more money in your business. Now this is taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com/business. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service.
3 or 4 times on this song, but I think, it's one of those things where I really think this is a nice song. This is honestly, guys, if you ever have listened to, early 90s kind of hip-hop, a lot of early 90s rap songs are kind of like this. It's that R&B hook, those R&B background vocals, and then you got a rapper going on here delivering a really great verse. That's the kind of vibe that you're getting with this song. And, Miguel, in my opinion, I really like the vocals. I like how he sounds on the hook. I think the hook is addicting. I think the Sweet Dreams hook absolutely goes crazy. I think Miguel overall pretty much kills it, in my opinion, pretty much does his thing on here. And then, you got J-Hope, which J-Hope comes on here. He starts delivering his first rap verse. I like the flow. I like how he's sounding on here. I like how he's doing his thing. But one of the things that I was looking for, one of the things that I was wondering what was going to happen, because I was listening to the verse, I was, enjoying it, doing my thing. But then I was listening to it and I was going, okay, I'm liking this, I'm liking the flow, and then this switch up happens. In the verse, this slight switch up happens. We get those R&B centric vocals in the background, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm feeling like you're really going to need. You need those R&B centric, background vocals. And guys, I am a little biased when it comes to R&B. So, you have these vocals, I'm automatically, bobbing my head. I'm going, oh yeah, there we go, there we fucking go. That really adds to the verse. And I really like the beginning verse. I like those R&B centric background vocals. And that's going to bring up my next point, which is this beat. I will say this beat's pretty simple. There's not too much to this beat. It's that simple pop beat. It's got the nice drum. It's got that happy, good feeling. But that's just kind of it. You know, there's not too much to this beat that I really enjoy that much, and I don't think this beat is, you know, anything crazy. I don't think it's anything even that good. Honestly, this beat just gets the job done. That's just kind of what this beat is. It gets the job done, and that's it. You know,
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Fred Warner, linebacker for the San Francisco 49ers. Abercrombie has the new suits you need, plus all the collared shirts to go with them. The Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit is the only suit you'll ever need for any occasion. Available in slim, classic, and athletic. Pair with a collared classic. Go with a soft, easy-to-wear sweater polo or a comfortable long-sleeve shirt. With so many different fits and fabrics, you can make a look that's completely your own. Add the Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit and new collared shirts to every occasion this season. Shop online or in store.
Everything else, you know, Miguel's adding to this beat, you know, jhope with those R&B centered background vocals, adding his little thing to the hook, you know, there's elements that are being added here that make this beat work, that make this beat go, okay, this beat's nothing crazy, this beat I don't necessarily even like, but it gets the job done. And I think jhope, which is, you know, this second hook, I guess you could say is the second hook, Miguel adds his nice, great vocals in that second hook, and then jhope adds his little thing on the end of the hook too, which is, you know, you got those R&B background vocals that really help out, and it is a nice switch up. I will say it's a nice little switch up. You know, it gets stuck in your head. I think that's the part that could easily get stuck in your head, so I really do enjoy that. Now here's where we're going to get into a thing that I think that the second verse is okay. I think it is okay. I like the first verse. I like the elements that we're adding here. I like those R&B centric background vocals. I like it when we switch it up a little bit with the hook. And I even like Miguel on the hook. I think this song has a lot of good things going for it, but you know, one thing I will say, the second verse is something that I'm not really liking. It's not really scratching my head. It's not really adding anything that much to the song. I will say the second verse is okay. I think the problem with the second verse is that it's got too much of the same flow as the first one. You know, as I talked about, we had that slight switch up at the first verse that really made it great, really made it good. We don't really get a lot of that with the second one, and that's where I'm kind of going, all right. And, you know, I think I wouldn't like it. I don't know if I would like it that much. You know, I would rather. I don't like it.
Make this summer count with Harvard Summer School. With Harvard's free college programs, high school students gain confidence and insight into what college is all about, challenge themselves, and discover new friends. There are over 200 courses to choose from, including college credit courses. So it's the ideal way for students to learn something new, but most importantly, have fun. Visit info.summer.harvard.edu/Spotify to learn more.
That much because, you know, we get a second verse that just doesn't really hit, and it has the same flow as the first one. And then, you know, it just feels copy and paste at the end. You know, it just feels like we added another section of Miguel doing his thing with the hook, and that's kind of it. So I do like Sweet Dreams. I do like the beginning. I do think this beat works, but I'm going to say this. I will say this. I think the second verse could have had some more love to it, whether that's switching it up vocally, that's switching it up flow. Not even vocally. Switch it up flow-wise. You know, I wish we would have got some flow switches. You know, a lot of, you know, rappers switch up their flows, and honestly, not a lot of rappers these days switch up their flows. But, you know, when it happens, I'm always going to get praise for it. But when it doesn't happen, and, you know, when I'm listening to a second verse, that I'm just kind of waiting for the hook again. And that's not what I like. I don't like my songs to be waiting for the hook. You know, I'll have that song that I like to listen to just for the hook. I'll have a couple of those in my playlist. But if I'm listening to the song on my own, I don't want that. I don't want too many of these type of songs. And that's the only downside to the song, is the second verse is really drawn out. It's really like, okay, we're just kind of waiting for the hook. And the hook is good, so you're waiting for a pretty good hook in my opinion, but I still don't want to be waiting for a hook. So when we talk about this song, guys, jhope, Miguel, Sweet Dreams. I think Miguel killed it on the hook. I like his vocals. I like what he did on here. jhope came on here, just added a nice verse. Those R&B centric vocals just absolutely hit. Miguel just added such a great verse, a great hook. I like what he did on here. Not verse. He wasn't even on the verses, but he was on the hook, and I like what he did on the hook. And I will say this beat's just okay. This beat gets the job done. It's nothing that I'm going, all right, this is fire. But, if we could have got a little something with the R&B centric stuff with the beat, I would have liked this beat a lot more. But this beat's just kind of the happy pop beat. That's just kind of what it is. So, Sweet Dreams. I'm going to give this track a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, what y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications. Guys, we're dropping new content every single day. And hey, go check out the song. If you want a really great hook, if you want some good rapping, I think jhope and Miguel really delivered here. So, yeah, guys, see you later. You have a good one. Bye.